We follow up now. A former assistant principal working at a St. Simon's Island elementary school was accused of child molestation in 2018. 2 years later, his accuser, a former student, says it never happened. WSAV News 3's Alex Bazarjian sat down with the educator. Tonight, he is sharing his journey toward redemption and healing.
I text my whole staff saying today's going to be the first day of our most amazing year.
It was August of 2018. Eric Cabrera was living his dream as the assistant principal of Oglethorpe Point Elementary School. He worked hard to get here, and it didn't go unnoticed. In 2013, he was named Glynn County's Teacher of the Year. Cabrera says he was born to educate.
You know, when you're in there and you're seeing a kid start at one point and move to a new point, it's exhilarating, and I love it. I love it.
Cabrera was on campus, preparing to tackle a new school year when everything changed. Glynn County Police said a former student alleged he had been molested and was pointing the finger at Cabrera.
My response is, what? You know, it doesn't computate.
In just a week, police produced an arrest warrant. The father of two found himself shackled and behind bars.
It's the ultimate, stress dream that but then suddenly you're living it. And then suddenly you're in a jail cell for 10 days. And suddenly you don't know when you're gonna get to speak to your wife or get to see your wife.
Longtime colleague and friend Beth Murphy says when the news hit, she and other faculty members were in disbelief.
There was not, from the moment it hit the airways, I knew he was innocent. And I was not alone. We all were just mortified because it could have happened to me. It could have happened to any teacher, any school, anywhere.
The sexual assault allegations came from a former fifth grader whom both Murphy and Cabrera had taught. According to a police report, the student was getting mental health treatment when he told a psychiatrist Cabrera had molested him in a locked classroom.
This is a troubled child. I knew his history in school, even after Oglethorpe. Because this is a small community.
Thanks to the support of people like Murphy, Cabrera bonded out of jail. 2 months later, the district attorney dropped the charges, citing a lack of evidence. But Cabrera felt the reputation as a trusted teacher that he spent years building had crumbled.
I didn't feel comfortable going outside my house. Literally for me to go out to the mailbox was frightening. It was awful because what is the world thinking of me right now?
Cabrera's attorney, Jay Dow, set out to clear his client's name, even taking a video inside Cabrera's classroom to show how difficult it would be to molest a student without anyone noticing. In May of 2019, Dow filed a defamation lawsuit against the student and his parents. More than a year later, the teen said he made it all up. He recanted all of the allegations under oath. Cabrera says he was at work when he got the call.
I went across the hallway and used just went to the restroom, but just went in there to just bawl my eyes out. That was a big emotional experience for me.
The man colleagues describe as a pillar of strength and integrity is free and cleared, but still is left with a huge question: why?
Just having my wife and I having to accept, we're just not going to know an answer to this and know why. And we just have to kind of be okay with that,
Like a phoenix, Cabrera says he's risen from the ashes. He's working on a book in which he says he recounts the death of his spirit and his path towards healing.
That is the opening paragraph to my book. If you're reading this now, I have passed. And if you are reading this now, I am back.
The man who says he was born to educate is back in the classroom, living his life and making a difference. Alex Bazarjian, WSAV News 3, on your side.
And Cabrera is now working as an instructional coach for the Glynn County School District. We reached out to his accuser's family and his attorney, but they did not return our requests for comment.